Hello lovelies, it is Sonia back here with Banished. I am currently on pause because last episode we started getting a lot of nomads coming through, so we've got a group here and we also have a group coming in down here, so it looks like a lot. Now I do want to get our population up. We are running out of people. Last episode we did have to close some of the buildings down to like the statue carvers, the chandlery, places like that we're not actually using. We don't need the stock currently because we're not really trading anything. But I wanted to put into place some fields and food places because I feel like we are going to be running out of food. We have dropped down below 100,000. So before we really start accepting a huge amount more nomads, I would like to put those things in place first. So first of all, over here where we've got all of these fields, we've got a kind of a mountain range in the middle. So I thought more fields over this side and some more animal pastures. I thought we could split the animals up again. Our wood production is okay, but we have all these like dense forests here. I thought it might be quite nice to put 2 or 3 along this side as well, just to obviously increase our production, because we will need more firewood. We obviously need more wood for that. We will need more tools, which again will take some wood. So I'll put 1 in there. Let me find it again. We might also hopefully get some silkworm eggs this episode as well. So we've got 1 tree dense shack in there. So here is the yellow line, you can just about see. We'll pop another one in there. I'm just going to stack these up on one on top of the other. Could we fit in 1 more? So the yellow line is kind of hard to see, but it's kind of going around here. You might be able to fit in 1 more there. Yeah, I think we can pop in 1 more there as well. Okay, and then if I can see that yellow outline, I think it's about here. Is that it? Or is that the light? I can't quite tell. I think it's going around like this. So if we put a stockpile over here, that would mean that we can get that up and running first. And to make sure that we can fit in or collect, sorry, not fit in, I'm thinking about trying to fit this in and having a path around it. That's what I'm talking about. So it needs to be 13. Okay, 13 by 26. Yeah, so if we do that first and put that as high priority, so that they'll clear that, and then all of the stuff we need to clear out from these forests, we can do that. So after putting that down, I think we will start slowly. I'll just prioritise that again just to make sure it's working. And I won't put any roads in or anything just yet, but I do want to get rid of the stone and iron ore that is over this area where the dense tree shacks are going to go, so that we get rid of that, and it means that they will be planting as many trees as they possibly can. But hopefully the stockpile will get done first. The next thing is I want to put in some fields over this side, and because of this hill here, I'm going to put in a road first of all to see how close to the hill we can get. So if we go, oh, there's a thing in the way, a stone in the way, I think. Let's try from over this side. Okay, so we can get that close. So if I put a road in, connect it back up this end, and maybe put it in as far as, well, for quite a way along here, and then that'll give us a good guideline for putting in some fields. Now quickly we'll see how many nomads we've got here. Oh, 108. We do need the people, but I think currently that is just too many. I would love to bump up our sort of people that much, but I think, yeah, I think it is too many currently to take on excuse me, when we are losing food. So 15 by 15, leave a space for the road. 15 by 15. Fifteen by 15. Fifteen by 15. And 15 by 15. I think that might be the last one we can fit in on that end. Now there's more nomads over here. 29. I think we can allow 29. So they will have all gone into the hostels, and I think rather than building up these houses just yet, we will add in some more items to ensure that we've got enough things going on. I was looking through earlier at the what are they called? Dear me, words again are failing me. The blacksmith, and I think there is one that kind of looks like this kind of style. We've got the hardware store, village blacksmith. Yeah, this kind of looked like it was a similar style to these buildings. So I thought we could maybe put one of these out somewhere. Maybe over here, because it's a little bit tight over there. Maybe it would be better over there, kind of. So we've got a village blacksmith. I think we can speed things up a little bit as well. This cemetery is full, so I would like to build another one, and I thought maybe just in this spot here would be easy enough. Oh, cemetery is too small. Oh. That's interesting. So it can't fit in that spot. Okay. Can we put one down this side? How big can it be here? It could go to there. Well, that'll fill that little bit of space up. Our hospital is alright. Our school is getting quite full. We could maybe add in another school over here to sort of fill this square in. Which one was it that we were using? Not that one. Although I do quite like the look of that. Maybe it's a bit big. Was it in here? Nordic school, small town school, there we go. We could maybe do it with a different roof. Maybe we could say it was like, you know, junior school and elementary school or something like that, opposite each other. So we'll pop those up there. How are we doing with our stockpile? Right, a trader. You've only got seeds, so you are no good. Thank you anyway. Our stockpile is coming along nicely. We could... Oh, we've got an infestation as well. Okay, so it's being harvested. think we want to harvest these as well, just to make sure. Harvest that one. Just to make sure all the ones around it are getting harvested, so if it does move then we can, hopefully most things will be done. Right, we've got a fire. We do have a well close by. And, oh, it's the apothecary. Small town school, that is full. So we could maybe build another school over here as well. Right, we'll rebuild the apothecary. And why don't we pop in another school over this side as well? Oh, they can fit in quite nicely side by side. Lovely. So that one's there. Okay, so our stockpile is nearly finished. That means when all of the people are clearing all this stone, they can just put it straight into there and make it a little bit quicker. Our fields down here, very slow, obviously, because people have got other things to do. There we go. And I think the fuel is dropping as well, so I would like to add in another sawmill. Now it is about maintaining our population and sort of our standards, because we have got to a really good standard of like living. We've got everything up and running, everything's fine, but we are now risking that we are going to start not having enough food, not having enough tools, all of those kind of things. So I want to put in a sawmill. Not that one, this one. So yeah, we'll pop in a sawmill. Can we fit one in here? Yeah, we'll pop one in here. Can we fit one behind it? No, we cannot. So maybe we'll have one on both sides of the stockpile, which is now finished. Excellent. So we can get rid of that, and we'll pop both of the sawmills next to each other so we can keep an eye on those. But what I would like to prioritise, I think, is the fields. So if we just do one at a time, rather than trying to prioritise all four, and we can add in some more builders as well, as well as our labourers. Okay, so this is looking at all right. What I will do, excuse me, is add in a road around our fields, so we know where we are kind of going to. Like that, there we go. And if I put in a road, maybe I won't do the road up, maybe we'll start at this end. So we'll put in a couple of pastures, I think, as well. Where's our edge of the road? Here we go. So I'll do a 15 by 15 pasture, and then maybe a couple of orchards as well. I do find it complicated sort of doing it when I can't see the roads that I'm using. So if I do 15 by, what's half of 15? 7. 15 by 15. No, 15 by 7, sorry. And then I'll leave a gap and then do another 15 by 7. And then we do a field. Hopefully, I think that looks like it's lining up. So we'll leave a spot for a path, do a crop field 15 by 15. and then see if we can put in another pasture. 15 by 15. Actually, we could maybe make this one a little bit longer, see how far. So we want it 15 by in the height and maybe 25. That looks about right. Now let's check. No, we do not need seeds, thank you. Again, I'm just going to, I don't know why I keep doing it. I feel like it's probably doing nothing. Keeping doing it makes me feel better. Right, we'll increase the speed because we've got quite a few things being built up. We've got lots of new buildings. We've got one person without a job. That's the apothecary person. So apothecary, there we go, 2 of 2. We can just add them back in when that's been rebuilt. Oh, that was, I think that was the same trader. Right, the other thing is, how are our storage barns doing? Pretty full, but we have got some empty. I think we could probably do with some storage barns down this end as well, so that people don't have to carry them all the way from here up. So we can add some of them in. And I'm going to use my favourite, the classic kind of storage barn. And I'm just going to put a row in, as many as I can. Is that it? There we go. That fits in quite nicely. Because I think we are obviously losing food and tools and all things like that, so the barns will be becoming sort of emptier and emptier. But just to keep an eye on everything and sort of future-proof things, we want to try and add in as much things as possible. Our dense tree shack, I'm going to add in, let's do 4 people to get it going. Are either of those ready? Somewhere, no, maybe I miscounted. There we go. Is that right? Yes. So we've got 1 dense tree shack happening over here. Did we have another trader? Yes, we did. And can we order silkworm eggs? No. Can we order any food? Not really. Because the other thing we can do is we could buy food from these traders if we have a real issue. So what I might do, again, just to try and future-proof things, anything that we don't need, bedding. See, I'm not quite sure what happens with bedding. We could put bedding in here so that if we do need to buy a lot of food, we can just buy it from here, because the other place is just a seed and animal place. And we could buy some more animals so we don't have to split up the existing animals and make things go sort of grow a little bit quicker. Feathers, we've got 1,000. But yeah, we can just buy regular food from here and increase our food amount, which would be good if we had any issues of running out of food. So I'll put some healing stuff in here. I don't know how much it sells for. Hull parts, I assume the hull components, we're still making them, but we don't actually need them. Put some statues in here if we've got any spare. And yeah, hopefully we won't need to do it, but just in case we do run out of stuff, then we can buy some new, well, not new food, but you know, we can buy some food in. The seedlings we'll put over here. We might transfer those out actually out of the other trade post. I think are we nearly done? Oh, all the trade animals, yeah, we could put some of those in here. Because they sell for quite a decent amount of money. Trade llama, don't forget about you. Trade sheep. Trade pig. What happens to tulips? Are we actually doing anything with tulips? I don't know if there's anything you can do. I feel like there should be. I don't think we can't eat tulips, can we? Well, there we go. How much is that? Oh, gemstones are pretty good. These are all good. Oh yeah, tulips is just one. Hull components is good. Excellent. So we'll increase that over time, and we can use it if needs be. We've got. Oh, hang on. We've got an issue with our trade llamas. Where is our spare? Is it over here? Where's our spare pasture? Trade llama. I don't think we're not going to fit them all in here. We're going to have to split them. And we need somebody working it. So we've got 5 of 5. So we are going to lose some. But at least we keep some. And again, the trade things, we're not using a huge amount of the trade items, so that's okay. We'll keep that up there. Sorry it's getting so full, but we'll just keep an eye on things. Now these are taking a long time, and maybe it is because we've got no stock pile over here. I'm just wondering if I can fit no, just a little weird sized one. I could maybe fit one here because they are going to be yeah, I'll pop it there. Let's speed this up because people, if they're chopping things down here, they're going to have to walk quite a way. So I'll add that stockpile to here. Right, our village blacksmith has been built. That looks kind of cool. It says blacksmith over the door and everything. So what can you make for us? Log and iron and coal. Our tool limit is 4,000 and we've currently got 3,371. So I think I will get you using log, iron and coal. And we can have 2 people in here, so we will do that. Because it will take them longer, but hopefully they do last for longer. Now our trade llama is empty again, so we will empty the trade llamas back into here. We will take that off from working, take the worker out, and so we've got 5 of 13 trade llamas, so hopefully they will increase again. Oh, that was the same person. Yeah, hopefully the trade llamas will just increase. So I know this episode's kind of been not all over the place, but it's just we're waiting for things to get built. And I think because we are getting a bigger kind of map now, we are taking over more of the map and I've got more things going on. It kind of means that we're getting slower because this is on 10 speed, but things do get slower and slower. Right, we've got more nomads. Let me pause while we have a discussion. I mean, basically I'm just having a discussion with myself at this point, but you know, you are involved as well. Now our food has dropped down to 66,000 and we started off at, did we start off about 90? Our stored logs has gone up, which is good. Our fuel is about the same. So I'm going to deny these nomads. Even though, yeah, 88, we're going to deny you as well. Even though I do want to increase our population because we've dropped down from, I think we had over 500 and our aim is to get to 750. So I know we want to increase that, but we really need to get our food production higher. Which means getting all of these fields down here up and running. So our next dense tree shack is ready. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add in 4 people to get them going at least. I know we've got a lot of building happening and we've not got enough builders, but I think just getting this up and running is important. So we've got the massive stockpile over here. We could also add in another stockpile kind of here closer to the trees maybe, and put in some more houses over this area. Again, we've got some kids, some older people who, when they die, people will take over their houses. Got a few that are people living on their own because people have died. Do you have any eggs for me? No, you do not. Can I order them? Silkworm eggs. That would be a no. Okay. Dismiss. Thank you very much anyway. At some point we'll get to the silkworm hut, but obviously it's not a massive inconvenience if we can't, because it's just going to take us time to do it, and also we are not really using them. You know, we don't really need to have silk. It's because we don't need it to trade with or anything. It would just be nice, I think, to have another little thing going on. The other thing that I think I would like to add in is some more of these fishing docks. We don't have that many of them around. We have some larger, some of the smaller ones. But I think it would be nice to have some more fishing docks around. Got one here. How much space does that need? The more water it covers, the better. The more fish you get, and you don't want them kind of overlapping. So our fishing docks. Right, our small town school. This one's ready, so I'll add in an extra person there, because that one is actually full now. That's great. Get rid of that one. Our sawmills are ready, so these both need to be making firewood. And we need at least one person in each. So our fuel has been going up, which is great. And I'm going to add in an extra person, I think, in each of these, just to try and keep on top of it. And our final dense tree shack is also ready. So we will add in, I guess we'll have the 4. Is that right? Yeah. So we'll have those making more wood for us. And our final little school that we added in over here is also ready. So we can add another teacher into there, because that one is also full. So we've got lots of students coming through. Oh, this stuff down here just seems to be taking forever. I don't know why it's taking so long. We want to prioritise the stockpile to make it quicker to build these fields. Right, so our fishing docks. Oh, we've got another tradesperson. You are no good to me with your seeds. Thank you very much anyway. Yeah, so our fishing docks, we could maybe have one over this side as well. That might fit in quite well if we can make sure that we're not encroaching on this area. So fishing, because here it would mean that oh, they are getting a lot of, they're kind of in a lot of water, but I don't know if we're going to be able to fit one in. without it encroaching on their space. No, I don't think that's any good. We could maybe have one down here. Is that a little bit odd? Let's pop one down there as well. And I did think maybe this little monastery, or the abbey that we've got down here, could also have some more items in to be like a little bit more self-sufficient. But I think we will leave that for next time. So next time we will look at this abbey area and this lake and see what other things that we could maybe put in this area to create some food. We've got our fishing docks being built. We've got our stockpile being built. And also what I think I will do is just leave this running for a little bit to try and get this area built up a little bit more. So for next episode, we're not just still waiting on all of this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up, give me some comments down below, and I will see you next time.